Welcome back to the From the Back Tees podcast. I'm Zach Pencer, as you guys know. With me, as always, we got Nolan T. Smith, and our new addition, we got Brett Wolvert. So we got a big show today. We have some good ideas. I know we're going to be doing a NFL style or a PGA Tour style NFL draft. I think that's right. But before that, how are you guys doing?
Doing great, Zach, man. Still living the quote unquote dream, right? Working at home. I guess I don't know how much. It's weird.
Yeah, I didn't. In my dreams, there wasn't so much of me in my house, but can't complain.
This is working brilliantly.
Yeah,
Well, you told me you got a keyboard, so you're working that.
yeah, got learning the piano, so that's not going very well, but it's
A
takes
musical
some time.
man. Well,
Yeah,
before we get into things, I know last time we weren't really able to introduce you, Brett, because we had a guest on, but tell us a little about yourself.
yeah. So I'm Brett. I grew up just outside of Portland, Oregon. I actually went to the same high school as Nolan, year below him. Then after that, I went to school at the University of Evansville. That is in Indiana. Played golf there for 2 years. Didn't really like it. Not a huge fan of Indiana. No offense to anybody out there. Um, and took a year off to try to get better at golf so I could play at a major program. Went to the University of Arizona. That didn't work out too well, both in the golf and the school. Um, you know, during the day when it's 80 degrees, you don't really want to go to class. You just want to go play golf and then, maybe a little bit too much partying. And then after that, went to Oregon State, finished up there, just graduated in the fall, and now just looking for jobs and, talking some golf.
What is Evansville like, Brett? I know you spent like a full year out there, right? Or
Two years out
2 years, yeah.
So it's interesting because it's actually like a city of like 250,000. It's the third biggest city in Indiana, but it's kind of a sprawl. It's just really flat, and it's kind of what you think of when you think of Indiana. It's just flat and maybe not the prettiest, but I guess a positive. There was like any kind of fast food you could think of.
Ooh, that's
Like
nice.
it's like like Parks and Rec, where like Pawnee is like the fourth most obese city in the United States. Is kind of I wouldn't be surprised if it was based on Evansville exactly. Like any time of the day, anything you could think of that you wanted to eat, they had. So that was, I guess, yeah, that was a positive.
What was like your
Quadruple.
guys' home course?
So we had a few. It was a country club. It was okay. It was Oak something. I'm
Oakmont,
forgetting.
we'll just say.
Yeah, Oakmont. It was nice. It's Indiana, so like in the winter, the conditions maybe weren't the best. I'm sure it was great in the summer. One course that we did get to play, we only got to play it once a week, but Victoria National, it's like ranked like maybe like the 60th best course in the United States. Private course, and they used to hold a web.com tour event there up until like a few years ago, the United Leasing Championship. So that was pretty cool that we got to go out there once a week, and it was just it was pure. It was built on an old like rock quarry, and it just filled in with water, and so it was just there was water everywhere, and it was beautiful tight fairways. Yeah,
How does it work? Like, because our college sports is very different than college athletics in the States. Like, how does it work being a student athlete in golf? Do you play every day?
pretty much. Basically, we just had deals where we would just show up, be like, "Hey, I'm on the golf team. Can I go out and play?" And they'd be like, "Yeah, sure." Or "Hey, I'm on the golf team. Can I get a bucket of balls?" Sure. We had workouts twice a week at 6 a.m. Which isn't too bad. And then, yeah, basically we just had to make our schedule. So we had morning classes. We were done by basic 1 or 2 every single day, and then play golf 7 days a week. 9 holes, hit balls, whatever it is.
A
So
bad gig. Were you guys running like Hank Haney was making Nick do?
no, we didn't have to do anything like that. Although, like, there was some parallels that Nick kind of like between, it sounds like Hank Haney and my coach, that Like I remember one time I was in a tournament and my coach was really old school, really old school. He only liked people hitting draws. That's it. And so I remember I was on a par 5 going for it in 2 from like 200 yards out. The pin was tucked back left. And I wanted to hit a cut into it because I knew like my miss with the cut, if anything, is going to be short right and I won't be short sided and I would have been fine. And then if I hit it good, it's going to be right at the pin. And he comes up and he's like, what do you think about hitting a draw here? He was kind of old country like that.
You tell him
And,
maybe one of the greatest, or maybe the greatest player ever. Jack played like a draw, or a fade every time. So.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But like, so I just, I was like, I just don't feel comfortable hitting a draw because if I go left, then I'm short-sighted. And he just said, okay, and then got in his cart and went away before I even hit the shot. He was pissed at me because I didn't want to hit a draw. Yeah, that's, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, just, getting off kind of me. But, I mean, I have a lot of friends who played college golf. It was funny. The golf course that I not exactly grew up playing at because I didn't start playing golf until I was 14. But when I did, like the guys I was playing with, one of them played at Cal. The other one played at UCLA and is now trying to go pro. The other one played at Loyola Marymount, is now trying to go pro. Another one played at Oregon State. Another one played University of Idaho.
These are a lot of guys who are from the Oregon Golf Club?
Yeah, and this was kind of my friend group. So, I mean, I played Division I golf, which isn't too bad, and, but I was probably one of the worst out of all those guys. So, but anyway, yeah, in terms of like coaches, college golf coaches are an interesting breed because it's not like basketball or football or anything like that where you're designing a system. You just have players who are just trying to get to play good.
Yeah. How did you said you started playing at 14 and what is it, 18 you're playing Division I or 19 in the States?
Yeah. I guess 13, 14.
So basically you went from never playing golf
15.
to 6 years later playing like top college golf.
Yeah. So I'm kind of lucky. I'm tall. I'm like 6'4", 6'5".
Oh, I would not have thought you were 6'4", 6'5".
No.
No.
Yeah. Well.
Now it's easy. Now it makes sense.
Yeah. Well, it's not exactly. I'm relatively athletic. I can hit the ball pretty far. No. So the first time I seriously remember watching golf was the 2008 U.S. Open. So I mean, I saw Tiger Woods and I was like, that looks fun. Not the broken leg part, but like the winning the tournament, and I mean that just looked incredible. So the next day I was like, Dad, I want to play golf. All right, let's get you some clubs. Started playing golf from there. I wasn't very good. I mean, obviously at first I was, hundreds, 90s, and then I got it down by the time I was a junior to I played high school golf with Nolan. And so his senior year, my junior year, I mean, I was probably a mid-70s to mid-80s player, right around an 80 shooter. And then I decided, I was like, I really want to play college golf. So I sought out basically the best coach in the area, maybe in the state. And I was like, hey, can we do this? Because he kind of didn't take on a lot of people. And he's like, sure, I have some room right now. And then within 3 months, I went from a 80 shooter to a low to mid 70 shooter. And then from there,
this guy plays a lot of golf, Zach. I remember playing a lot of golf myself that summer after I graduated, and this dude was playing twice as much golf. I mean,
yeah, I would get
compacted a lot.
I'd golf from most days in the summer from about 9 to 10 a.m. to 8 at night.
See, that's the part that you left out of the story where it's like,
well, yeah, I mean, it's not I didn't just snap my fingers. Obviously it took some hard work, but I mean, it's like hard work. I mean, I loved it. I love golf. Well, it's a love-hate thing. Because, I can work as hard as I want. I'll probably never get better than I was, 4 or 5 years ago. So that's the part that sucks. But so I worked pretty hard for it. And it made some good friends. I had a lot of fun.
So are you do you bomb it down the fairway coming in at 6'4", 6'5"?
So I bomb it, not exactly down the fairway. We were talking before we started, and the last time I played, I shot 78, but I went 45-33, and on the front nine I lost 5 golf balls on a really wide golf course. On a really wide golf course, and on the back nine I finally started hitting some good shots. Yeah, so I mean, when I'm hitting it well, like 300 to 320, and if it stays in play, it's pretty good. But that's
What
the
do
thing
you,
is I usually shoot like mid 70s with like 4 to 8 penalty strokes.
I like that.
he's wild, man.
I'm a big
It's really
penalty stroke guy too.
Yeah,
You
big
need a couple
penalty stroke.
penalty strokes. Because then you can just tell everyone, like, I would have broken, like,
Oh yeah,
like a 63 today.
Especially like, I don't know, everyone loves to do it. Like, I've gotten better as I've gotten older, but especially when you're younger, like, oh my god, if I just didn't do this, if I didn't do that, I would have shot such a good number. Oh yeah, I was the king of that.
Brett, what kind of clubs are you playing right now? I just remember back when we were playing a lot, you were playing the Nike Blades, and I was like, my gosh, dude, I would be just shanking the crap out of these.
Those were beautiful clubs. No, now I so I actually just applied for a few jobs to be an assistant pro, because golf courses. So living in Oregon, golf courses are one of the few things that are open, and actually I could find jobs that are hiring. So I'm looking to get some new clubs, and hopefully I can get some discounts there. But playing Ping Woods, love Ping, Titleist irons. I'm kind of playing blades. I play blades, pitching wedge through 6 iron, and then I go to the cavity back 5 through 3. Vokey wedges, and then trusty Nike putter. Yeah.
Dude, you were always switching up putters.
See, that's
which
another little
trusty
story.
Nike putter are you talking about?
So I got it right about as I was leaving Evansville after my sophomore year of college, and that summer I hurt my wrist, and so I couldn't do anything but chip and putt for 3 months. And I realized that, maybe it's not the putter, maybe I'm just shit at putting. And so, so I bought this Nike putter, and then just got pretty good at putting. 3 months off. That's all I did. And so now I've had it for 5 years.
That's good. I'm glad you found one that you
Yeah.
can finally settle down with.
Yeah, no, I love it. I don't think I'm going to be 80, putt. Well, maybe not 80, we'll see, but 60, 70 with that
In
thing.
like 4 months, he's going to be like, fuck this putter.
I've thought it like I switched once, and then I bought a brand new putter. It's like doled out like $250, and then a week later, it was on Craigslist or eBay.
Brilliant buyer.
Yeah, I've tried. I've thought about it, and then it just didn't happen. It's like well, I mean, I don't know, to compare myself with Tiger Woods might be a little stretch, but it's Tiger and his older one. He might stray here or there, but he's got to come back to it.
You think he just switched to the Admore or Ardmore, whatever that was 2 years ago, just to bump some TaylorMade sales?
I don't know. I mean, he was definitely searching for something. And
Yeah.
his putting wasn't great with his flat stick before that.
Yeah.
But then, he got it. I don't know. The results speak for itself.
Yeah, I think he just took some reps back with
Yeah.
Scotty.
Or it's like, you don't know what you got until you don't have it anymore. He went to a few other putters, and then he realized, I think he said that there's 2 putters in his putting studio that are off limits to his kids, and it's that one and the 97 putter. He probably went in his putting studio one day and just looked at it, and he's like, "What are you doing sitting here? Like, why are you not in my bag?" Like,
Dust that puppy off.
exactly. Yeah, just brings back all the old memories.
So many good memories. Was there anyone on Evansville that made it, further than past collegiate golf?
I mean, there's I know there's one that tried recently. His name's Tyler Gray. He was a year below me, and he was playing in some mini tour events, last summer, this last fall.
Zach's going to be playing some mini tour events.
Me and Tyler could be paired up.
Exactly. I'll set it up. You guys can play your practice rounds together.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd love to.
Yeah.
I need to find a way to be with nobody, or we're never going to get a guest again.
Yeah, no, he's a good player. He's better than I ever was, but Yeah, no. I mean, Evansville's like, I mean, it's D1 mid-major, but like, I mean, it's like consistently ranked like 200th to 250th in the nation. So it's not.
How many teams are D1?
I think like 330 or something like that.
Wow, that's way more than I thought.
I don't know. I haven't looked at like. If you want to look, you can go on GolfStat. That's where all the college rankings are. You can look at that, but yeah.
Yeah, someone out there will fact check you.
Yeah. No, so we were playing teams like Butler, Creighton, Dayton.
Creighton's my favorite college sports team. Them and Purdue.
All right.
Okay, wait.
Zach, yeah, so little mid-majors, IUPUI, Indiana University, Purdue University of Indiana.
The worst name.
Derail us, Zach, but why the crap do you like Purdue and Creighton?
Okay, well, Purdue is simple. It's because I'm a huge Saints fan, and Drew Brees went to Purdue, and they have the same colors as the Saints.
True.
Creighton is because, so we've always done these March Madness schools, and for some reason, I just like fell in love with Doug McDermott when he was there, because I'm like, this guy's incredible. He's like, he just shoots every single time the team has the ball, and his dad's the coach. So this is not a joke. For the last 10 years, I've taken Creighton to win March Madness, and I won one year because, do you remember when Syracuse made the finals?
Yeah.
When they were like a 10 seed?
Yeah.
So I took them losing to Creighton in the finals, and the amount of points from the multiplication of having Syracuse win, it was enough to beat like 2,000 other people.
That's
so I have a Creighton winning bracket.
Yeah, I kind of like I'm kind of the same way now. I guess it can be perceived as a little bit of a bandwagon, or probably a lot of a bandwagon. But I grew up an Oregon State fan, and their basketball team was crap. So I mostly just grew up an Oregon State football fan, and then I would play like NCAA basketball 2003 with my friend Ryan Walsh, and he would always play as Adam Morrison at Gonzaga, and I would play as JJ Redick from Duke. And so, like, I just kind of became a Duke basketball fan through that.
Yeah.
I have been for the last, what is it, like 16, 17 years now.
I've never
I'm
been
not like a diehard. I don't know.
It's definitely something I have to do to go to a college sporting event. That's like top priority.
Yeah.
I just realized Oregon State, is it Oregon State or Oklahoma State where Chuba Hubbard plays, the running back, the Canadian guy?
Oklahoma State.
Yeah,
Oklahoma. See, I confused the two.
One of the LSUs.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, one of my bucket list is going to like an LSU football game or an Alabama football game, something like that. That would just be ridiculous.
Yeah. I went out to when Oregon State played at Michigan. That was pretty cool. And when Michigan State and the U of O played at Michigan State, that was pretty sweet because they were both like top ranked in the nation. They're like top 10 each, and that was a fun game to be at for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like everyone in the States has to pick between Duke or UNC. Are you a Duke or a UNC basketball fan? Like no matter where your other college.
Even more severe because there's no teams close to us. So everyone just cheers for like the top teams. So everyone's like a Duke or UNC fan to like a minimal extent.
Is there not much like college sports atmosphere in Canada? There's a lot of like private stuff.
Oh, yeah. Like, so I went to like probably the biggest like college in Montreal or Quebec even. Their football games probably have 1,000 people, and you could just like stand on the sideline basically. Like no one knows. I don't know if they're good, if they're bad.
Like American football or
high school football in the United States.
American football.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, actually, I think they play by Canadian football rules. Now that I think of it.
Oh, okay.
But like Laurent Duvernay-Tardif, the guy on the Chiefs, he went to McGill. Do you know who he is? He's like
I've heard of his name because it's a
doctor. The one who's the doctor in the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he went to school in Montreal. He's like French Quebec.
Right on.
There you go.
Yeah. We got a couple Canadians coming up. That Tyler Johnson guy, the wide receiver, Minnesota. Second round pick.
Practically.
We've got Canada's going to take over. Just watch.
Just
Have you guys ever watched the Canadian Football League game?
Gosh.
I
don't
think
even
maybe on like
watch
maybe
what's his name? Johnny Manziel.
I was
Yeah.
at his first game, the one where he threw 2 interceptions on his first 2 throws. It's iconic.
Oh, well, we're still on football talk. Why not bring it up right now? Who the New Orleans Saints just signed?
Jameis?
Yeah. How do
Yeah,
you feel
I know.
about that?
Weird move. And then they gave Taysom Hill like a boatload of money to be like, God, that's like a crazy. I love Taysom Hill, but
They give him a good contract?
they give him 17 million. I guess it's like only for 1 year, but he's not even a quarterback. Yeah, well, it was a 2-year extension for like 21 million, but the 4 million was already like guaranteed. They knew.
What the heck?
The Winston signing's good though. I like that one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he
Taysom
got you always see him, and he would always be super squinty out there. And he got LASIK this summer.
Yeah. Well,
Or-
worst case scenario, he's like still a very good backup relative to like what these other teams are working with, even if he throws like a billion interceptions.
Yeah, I mean, he almost led the league in yards, interceptions, and touchdowns.
Yeah.
And he got. I mean, I think he only had. Was it the yards and the interceptions, or the touchdowns and the interceptions he had last year?
Yards and interceptions.
Yards. Yeah, I mean, he led the league in 2 out of 3, which is
Yeah, but like even he's like a good guy to have like in a playoff. Like if Breeze got injured, God forbid,
yeah,
it would be a good playoff guy. Either you're screwed and you're going to get killed, or you're going to like blow them out with Winston throwing like 600 yards. He just balls it up.
Tampa Bay. Like put him on a good team like the Saints, with maybe after he has LASIK with a good coach, and
Yeah, but I'm sure it seems very likely he's just going to sit on the bench for a year and then go somewhere else.
Or maybe Breeze
That's what I'm hoping. That
it was rumored that he was going to retire.
In the spring, and then
he's
so much older. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's back. So maybe he only has 2-3 years left, and then Jameis comes in when he's in his late 20s.
Yeah, Winston would have to not go to another team though. That's the problem. Yeah. All right, talking NFL though. Look at this segue.
Yeah.
We have a good idea for the show today because we're running out of ideas since we are not having any golf. So a golf podcast is not ideal. Nolan, do you want to give the premise?
Yes, of course. So NFL draft just happened. So we thought, why not? Let's draft the PGA Tour. We're going to go with current players only. And we're going to do 8 picks each in snake serpentine style here. We can talk about it later, but we're kind of thinking like this year moving forward, like who would you want to be on like your team of PGA Tour players? So with that, I believe Brett Wolver is on the clock.
Okay, I think I'm going to go with Rory. I know it's the easy pick at number 1, but golfers kind of come into their prime in their early 30s. I think what is he, like 30, 31 now? So yeah, I think he has a good 10 years left, and I think he's going to win some more majors.
I like it. I'm not going off the board just yet. I'm going with Brooks Koepka. He's still young, going to keep winning U.S. Opens and
majors only.
Steele at number 2. Steele.
Alrighty. Gosh, this is
who, if any, is going to pick Tiger is the question.
This is where it starts getting interesting, my friends. Who should I pick at 3? And then I get another pick at 4. That's the other thing.
2 of them.
So I get to go back to back here. And I think we're going to keep it rolling with chalk as it goes as the top 4 in the world. Oh, gosh. Or do I want to? Okay, third pick. Am I running low on time?
Oh, yeah.
Third pick
is in.
I'm going Justin Thomas. The dude's just a baller. So, gamer.
Agreed.
American. I love Americans. So, yeah, Justin Thomas at 3. And now is where I have a predicament. I want my guy, but I'm afraid one of you is gonna stretch out a little and steal him from me.
Yeah, could happen.
Gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna stay chalk. I'm gonna go with John Rahm at number 4.
I thought you were gonna pass on him. That would have been a wild move.
But dude,
John Rahm.
this John Rahm is
The
up and
worst.
coming, and he's gonna rattle off some
You know,
wins.
I got 2 people I'm debating between. I'm not gonna say the other one. They're both young guys though. I'm going to go the high upside pick of Bryson DeChambeau.
Wow.
Okay. All right, not bad. You like that big chest of his?
That's right.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad because you guys didn't take any.
If Brett takes my other pick.
You guys weren't going to take my second or third pick. All right. With my second pick, I'm going Tiger Woods.
Dang it.
I mean, the next time all 4 majors are going to be played, he's going to win all 4 majors. I'll put money on that right now.
You need wins right away.
And then with my third pick, I'm going Colin Morikawa.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
My pick. What a
Young kid, already ranked 44th in the world, already has a PGA Tour win. And he played with my friend at Cal. So,
that is a lovely story.
Got some insight there.
yeah. Well, I mean, I just remember my friends saying, like, this kid is just going to be ridiculous.
Otherworldly.
Yeah. And then he was ridiculous. And then,
Yeah.
I'm picking the guy who I think will be the future number 1. He's gone from 38th in the world to 18th in the world. He's now 7th in the world. Patrick Cantlay.
Okay.
Wow.
I like that pick. That's a good pick.
That was who I was considering, him or Bryson. But I guess you weren't going to take either. So
Yeah, I like me some Patrick Cantlay for sure. Dude's.
Yeah, his story is good too. I mean, got in the car accident. He was like injured for forever and then comes back, and within like a year and a half is top 10 in the world.
this is like exactly like the NFL draft. How after a guy gets picked, we just say a sad
Yeah.
story about his life.
Yeah, his dad died, his mom died. This is
That was also, sidebar on that. That was a bit fucked up. Every single pick.
The graphics
The
were
most
ridiculous.
tragic thing in their life.
Yeah, it used to be like a thing where they do like a little fun anecdote, and then I guess it just turned. I don't know. Maybe the commission was like, "Hey, fuck it. We're doing this at home. Everything's going to shit. Let's just make this a dark draft."
Yeah, that was a turn for the odd there. All right, so it's my pick now.
That's right.
We're into the back end of the third round here. And there's still a lot of top golfers on the board. A lot of us are kind of going with the mid-range, like half future, half now, win now mode. Maybe I should just go full San Antonio Spurs and like get all the good old guys.
How'd that work for him?
They got one like recently. Gosh. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna go. I still got some faith for Dustin Johnson.
That's a good one.
DJ late third round. I think that's a pretty solid pick there. And then moving forward, I'm gonna throw in a little Xander Schauffele.
Yeah, another good one.
I love Xander. Xander's the next Tiger Woods, but not as good.
Next Tiger Woods. Did he win a major by 21?
We'll see.
This is a tough pick here. I refuse to pick Patrick Reed.
Thank you.
We were gonna try to go the whole draft without saying his name, Zach. Gosh
He's
dang
not
it.
picked for his personality.
You must not be named.
I'm just doing some research here on age. I'm an ageist.
You're splitting the hairs with whatever their age is.
Okay, this might be a reach, but I am taking Sung J M. 22 years old.
How old is he?
22.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's young. He's good.
Yeah, you just won.
Yeah, I know.
Well, not
I'm
anymore.
curious as to who you were deciding between.
Can't tell you that.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so I got 2 here.
Fans are going to hate me for that pick, eh? It's a winner.
Yeah, not bad. I'm really I feel like a lot of the in between guys are kind of gone, and now it's
Think
just either youth or experience.
Think of this pick as you're rounding out your starting foursome here.
It's true.
Because after this pick, you'll be halfway full there, Brett. Oh, did I put the pressure on?
No, I just I'm looking because I want to pick. I mean, I have 2 picks, and I want to pick one young guy, and then one kind of. I mean, here, let me. Yeah, I'm doing a little research too. Oh dang, it doesn't
Let's
say.
see. Corey Connor's still on the board.
It's true.
Corey Connors is
Could be a good pick. Jordan
Thomas
Spieth on the board.
Thomas Peters.
I was thinking, I'll just go with my young guy
Scott
now,
Piercy.
right behind Colin Morikawa, Scotty Scheffler.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was on the web, or I guess the Corn Ferry last year, and now he's already up to 45th in the world.
True.
That's not bad. So I mean, I have him and Colin Morikawa for, 20 years on my team.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't trade them, if they don't leave.
There were a couple other better options there. That was a way worse pick than mine. To be real. That was a great pick.
What is he ranked? Oh, the 23rd. Yeah, that's not bad. I just think Scotty Scheffler is a higher upside. And then let's just go with Tony Finau at 16.
Okay.
I mean, he's gonna win at least one major. He's got it.
I'm going with my favorite player, Hideki.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, Zach.
Team International over there.
That's right. I've got a lot of international flair. My last 3 picks.
Yeah, I mean, he's good. I mean,
oh wait, no.
Oh,
he can't putt, but he's good.
No, did I get something wrong, Zach?
My last 2 picks, sorry.
Okay.
I read it wrong.
Okay. Just checking. Oh gosh. Oh, what to do here?
Is this match play format or stroke play?
I think
No,
it's like Ryder Cup format.
Ooh.
neither.
It's all of the above.
It's career. It's who's having the best career.
Right.
Well, in the next couple of years, right?
Well, I'm just going forward.
Sure.
It's like, I mean, it's like the NBA draft. They don't pick the best player. They pick the player with, the 18-year-old with the highest upside.
Yeah, you got some upside. You got some win now. Yeah. Oh,
Adam
God.
Scott, 6th in the world.
Hey now.
Sitting pretty.
Yeah. I'm not going to disagree with you there, Zach. I'm going Adam Scott. Why not?
You into it?
Just listen whatever the boss man says.
I'm going Adam Scott for my 5th round closer, and for 6th round, let's see here. There's a couple guys still out there.
I got my next pick. There we go.
I feel like I'm stealing Brett's pick.
I hope not.
My pick is so good. Like, this is a winning team.
Yeah, I'm going to just keep taking the cream of the crop. And, if people want to be mad about this pick, they can be mad. But I'm taking Patrick Reed.
Oh, yes. He didn't take my guy. What a mistake again.
He didn't take anybody's guy.
I am going with
Nolan doesn't respect himself.
The man with the luscious long hair, Tommy Fleetwood.
That's who I was deciding between. Reed or
that wasn't my next pick, but that was 2 picks from now.
So it was going to be your next pick because you have 2 picks.
Well, one of my next picks, but no, my next pick is Francesco Molinari.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, the dude started on the last year and a half.
It's true. He's just fallen off a cliff.
I mean, he fell off a cliff at the right time, with
True.
at the Masters. So. I don't think anybody outside of his
That's why you
team
picked him. You're so happy for.
didn't like seeing that. Yeah, if anything, I'll just keep him on the bench, but just to thank him for last year.
He's good morale booster for Tiger.
Exactly.
Right.
Just keep him around. Just put him behind Tiger and Tiger.
Tiger and Fran.
Tiger in front. Exactly. And then we'll just go with just the machine, little older, Justin Rose.
Okay.
Just clinical. He is clinical. When he's putting well, it's get out of the way.
There are a couple good options right now. Who do I go is the question.
I don't know. You guys are going way too fast for me. That's all I know.
I'm going to take this guy just because I'm a big fan of his name. That's the sole reason. It is Jazz Janawatanand.
I almost picked that guy too just because of the name.
Wait,
I don't even know who he is, and he's 39th in the world.
Sorry?
He's 39th in the world, and I have no idea who he is.
Jazz Janawatanand. Good luck spelling that, Nolan.
Say that 5 times fast.
I just put Jazz, so yeah.
No, we need the full name. How am I going to tweet it out with just Jazz? That makes it a whole lot less funny.
Well, there will be some editing done by our editor-in-chief then.
All right.
Wow. Okay, it's my pick again. I got 2 guys. I got to take a look at my team, see what my needs are here. I don't need anything.
Can put up with Patrick Reed.
That's it. See, that's a fair point there.
Yeah, now you wish you had Tiger, don't you?
I do want to pick a locker room guy. But I hope I can wait out for my locker room guy. Oh, wait. No, I'm doing my last 2 picks here, guys.
Yeah.
That came at me real quick.
Oh, yeah. Life comes at you fast.
Okay. I think I got it. 7th rounder. I am going Abraham Answer.
Oh, that's who I almost picked. You know how much I love Abraham Answer.
I love that dude. I feel like I picked him like so many times to win last.
Me too. That guy's a future star.
Yeah. He's young too, and I don't know. He's obviously a nice kid.
There's a lot of good players left, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Ricky Fowler hasn't been picked. You got Louis this season. You got U.S. Open champion Gary Woodland. You got Matt Kuchar still on the board.
I don't think anyone's picking Matt Kuchar. I mean, he's in his career, backdoor top 10 guy. Now he's, I think, backdoor top 20 guy.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if it was like one-on-one, I wouldn't really trust him at this point in his career.
You got Phil. Phil's still out there.
Come on, man. We're not picking.
No, since I'm gonna go with my young gun of the night. Anyone want to take a guess who it's gonna be?
No,
Victor Hovland.
You think Victor Hovland?
Yeah.
Good guess, Zach.
Oh, wow.
That was my guess too, but I didn't want to say it.
Yeah.
All right, my pick.
In Wolfie, but
Another steal right now. This is my locker room guy.
This is your last
in the world, Webb Simpson.
All right, Weber.
Well, yeah, you got a top 10 guy in the world as your last pick. That's not bad.
Yeah, you guys are terrible at this.
And so I get my last one.
Last pick, Brett.
Because I was gonna get Hovland. I was just gonna have all young guys. It was gonna be like the 2014.
You don't have that many young. Finau, Molinari, and Rose aren't so young.
Well, I know, but I would have had Scotty Scheffler, Colin Morikawa, and Victor Hovland with some experience too.
That would go look up how old Jazz Janawatanand is.
He's like 50.
Yeah, nobody knows. Do you know his real name is Atiwit?
What?
His name is Atawit, nickname Jazz.
That's where I got that name.
He's 24. Stop.
All right, I got my pick. We're gonna
With
go
Mr. Irrelevant here,
Mr. Irrelevant, Gary Woodland.
Gary Woodland.
Yeah, I mean, he's just been so solid for so long, and now he's at that Ryder Cup level, major winning level. So
Yeah,
I would agree.
I
So
don't
we
know.
want to do a little analysis. Maybe the best sleeper pick of the draft from a team not yours.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't have any of this written down, so I don't know any of the teams. I barely know on.
Well, I think the best sleeper pick, Nolan got DJ with the 9th pick.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. How old is he?
He's still pretty young.
33, 34?
Yeah, he's got to be mid 30s.
I'm on it.
I definitely
35.
think. Yeah.
Ooh, turning 36 soon too.
I definitely think Webb in the 8th round is a
that's pretty
snag there.
Pathetic competition. And Jazz. Just look at that lineup.
Okay, I don't know about
diversity.
Jazz could be out of the top 100 next year.
Jazz could be. He won't be, though. Jazz is more likely to be number 1 than to move down, period. That guy's only going up.
Only going up?
How intimidating is that name on the leaderboard? It just looks like a name that's going to pass people. Like that.
I would love to see, I know Jazz is already a nickname, but I feel like Tiger would come up with a sick nickname for him.
For Jazz? He'd be like, Jazzy.
Yeah.
He'll change his nickname.
Yeah. Well, that's what Tiger loves to do. It's all about nicknames.
Yeah. The worst pick, Scotty Scheffler. 3 picks after Dustin Johnson.
How is that a bad pick? He's 45th in the world, and he's 23 years old.
Could have picked,
Playing yourself, Zach.
I'm looking future.
Hovland. I'd rather Hovland or Wolf.
Well, I'm saying, he's already
a brighter future.
Okay, well, I don't think I was looking for Wolf. Is he in the top 100 anymore?
Yeah, for sure he has to be. He won.
I thought he was, and then I was looking for him, and I still don't see him.
Let me do some intel. I thought I saw his name.
No, I love Hovland, and I really, really wanted him. But
let me throw you guys a hypothetical here. If I would have taken Tiger with my 2nd pick, and Rahm was still out there, Zach, would you have taken Rahm over DeChambeau?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, you're right. Wolf is 110th in the world. I don't know how that's even possible with winning.
He was up to 70th or 80th, and then he just all the spring it was miscuts or 40th or 50th, something like that.
Yeah, I thought you weren't going to take Rahm. That would have been wild.
I always have personal vendettas where I just can't. So so we throw this out here. This is the Brett Wolver interview episode. Anyway,
your vendettas are
my vendettas, and I guess it may seem like I hate Spanish people because I hate Sergio Garcia and I hate John Rahm.
Well, if you're a Tiger fan, you gotta hate Sergio.
Sort of sounds like you hate Spanish people, Brett.
Tiger. I've especially I never really liked the guy, but ever since the 2013 Players Championship,
oh gosh,
Sergio basically blamed Tiger for playing poorly and just was such a mental midget
when he dunked that ball in the water on 17, I was so happy.
Oh my god, yeah. I'm obviously not as happy as Tiger winning, but just below that level every time.
You think you were just below Tiger's level of happiness?
Yeah, no, just below when I see Tiger win.
Oh, okay.
The level of seeing Sergio play poorly is just below that level.
Okay, that's as a Montreal Canadiens fan, seeing the Leafs lose is equally as good as the Habs winning.
It's all of America seeing the Warriors lose.
Yes.
Exactly.
Dude, even I just came across this today again for some reason. It was when the Warriors and Raptors were playing in the finals, and everyone in America was a Toronto Raptors fan besides California.
Yeah. And then obviously I hate Patrick Reed just because it's Patrick Reed.
Yeah, so I ended up getting Patrick Reed.
I thought you guys would like Patrick Reed because Tiger likes Patrick Reed.
No, I don't think Tiger likes he stuck his neck out for Patrick Reed because he knows he's a good player and he thought that he could handle him as the captain.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he exactly. I mean, I don't see them like going out to dinner together. I don't think that.
I gotta say, I would like Patrick Reed if Patrick Reed was like more over the top bad guy. Like everyone says that he plays the bad guy role. He does not. He like he like always is apologizing for doing the thing and being like, no, I didn't cheat. He should just come forward and be like, yeah, screw you guys. I didn't think anyone would see. Then I'd be like, I love this guy. This guy's great. But everyone, this whole narrative that he like loves to play the bad guy role is just made up. He wants to be loved. It's unloved. Just a shame.
I don't know. It's just like he didn't get off to such a hot start. I mean, what was it, like 5 or 6 years ago, saying, "Oh, I think I'm a top 5 player in the world."
Yeah, dude.
And I don't think I mean, he's 7th now, but I don't think he's ever been top 5.
Yeah, that I don't hate him for. That's just like confidence.
Well, I know, but you
he should have been more bad.
That's like if speaking of like like Colin Morikawa saying, "Oh, I'm a top 5 player in the world right now."
Yeah, I'd be like, I respect it. Like
oh no, but like you're so obviously not. It's like okay, this is
no.
Again,
you have to have confidence.
We're just going like you're getting me going because we're going like we're talking about all the things I hate. Like I hate the Warriors. It's like Draymond Green. You guys see the thing that came out the other day where he said like him and Steph like changed like the face of basketball?
That I don't like because that's
you
like,
did not. You played some decent defense, got some rebounds, and then you passed it out to 2 of the best shooters in NBA history, so you got some good assist numbers.
Yeah, that I don't like because that's like making yourself to be like the greatest ever or anything. Being like I'm top 5 in the world is just like confidence.
Top 5 in the world, though. You know how hard golf is.
Yeah, no, but it's like, well, first of all, for sure, Colin Morikawa, I would guess, like he must think he has the ability to be top 5, or
his ability, not that he's currently. Patrick is currently a top 5 player in the world.
But even if you say you're currently, a lot of them probably do think they're top 5 because like you can't be that good.
I mean, I think you can like. There's a difference, but there's a difference between like saying it to yourself to kind of like you kind of have to be like that way, where you like think you're that good. And, like, you know, I could beat anybody. Like any day of the week to be like that good, but then there's a difference between like going out and saying it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wish he was more of an asshole, but
what, stealing from his teammates in college wasn't good enough for you?
No, that's true. No, yeah, so that does make him like
being estranged from his family.
Yeah. No, that's probably is why I don't like him, actually, because he's like you have like bad boys who are like not actually bad people, but just like for those who follow like hockey, like Brad Marchand. He's just like an asshole on the ice, but like I feel like off the ice he's just like fairly normal. He's like
you guys here know nothing about hockey.
I don't know who's someone in basketball who like gets in everyone's head.
Exactly.
Like Patrick Beverly.
Yeah. I listened to your guys' Sin Bin podcast and I learned so much about hockey. It was
beautiful. You guys need to follow hockey.
I know.
I love hockey. I mean, especially playoff hockey.
Yeah,
so much fun.
Greatest.
I desperately want to like be invested in hockey, but I just can't, man. I don't know why.
Playoff hockey is better than any sporting event. Period.
The Masters, Tiger Woods coming down the stretch on Sunday.
The Masters in general, yes, but not Tiger Woods. That was like one of the greatest moments. Tiger Woods.
Like I'll give you, it's better than the 2017 and 2018 Masters when.
That's what I'm saying in general. Yeah, no, Tiger Woods, that's probably like the best sporting moment I've ever seen.
I don't know. I just like I will never get more excited than like when you're watching ESPN in February and a Masters commercial comes on.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's like 2 months away, and that's just and then they show like the green grass and the azaleas and all the winners, all the moments.
So before we shut it down, what do you think on that, Brett? Because we never got your opinion on all that. When do you think do you think the Masters is going to happen?
I mean, it's scheduled to happen. See, here's my thought. Like, I think they can play golf without fans, just like normal tournaments, and have it be fine. But I don't know. Like, especially considering Tiger is my favorite golfer. Like the thing about Tiger is like you can tell the difference between a Tiger roar and a regular roar. And like you can almost like feel him breathing down your neck when he's playing well.
Yeah.
And I just don't think that happens. It might be a good thing for, you know, maybe if a guy like Tony Finau is in contention and he's not playing with Tiger down the stretch of the Masters.
They did say, though, Tiger's won twice with no crowds. He won the Zozo with no crowd or something. There was, like, no one there one day.
It was very
That's right, yeah.
yeah.
I don't even know what was happening then.
It was like low spectators. Oh gosh, what was it? I don't remember.
Something
It's
bad.
probably like a weather thing.
Yeah, and then something else. I forget what. There was another tournament he won with no crowds, so he won't have the advantage of hitting it into people and the ball just showing up. But
yeah,
that.
Brooks Koepka mentioned that the other day. Like, I mean, we always think when we're playing golf, you know, you'll hit one and you'll see exactly where it is, not in a bad spot, and you walk up there and you're like, where the hell did it go? Like, if only I was playing on the PGA Tour.
Yes.
I wonder how much of that is going to happen. Because you might not even hit like a bad shot. It's just down the right in the rough, and then you get up there and it's nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, with so many less volunteers and stuff, it would actually be hilarious if they played and then like everyone shot like 100 and they're like, holy shit, we did not anticipate that we couldn't find the balls. Like they had like
it's not even good golfers. It's just people that are good with pressure.
Yeah. They're just good at aiming at people.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
The crowds are good when the lights are on.
Yeah, I think we definitely need to see this. We need some tournaments without fans to see what it's like.
I agree.
I'm fine with just like a normal tournament without fans.
Yeah,
like
golf, it doesn't
I mean, you know, if they just play any old tournament, like if it's golf, they have some drone footage out there. Like that'd be pretty sick.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'd watch that all day long. But then it would be weird too because a major won't be the first tournament back. Like I think if you played the Masters the first tournament back with no fans, I'd probably be fine with it. But then once you see golf with no fans, and then it's like you're getting ready, like getting amped up for the Masters. And then
how crazy would the viewership be if the Masters was like the first sporting event they brought back?
Oh my god!
They would have to break every golf viewership record for sure.
Why? One of these players like who's not making so much money right now should just like all these young guys like Hovland, Morikawa, and Wolf who probably haven't made so much yet. They should organize between them to just have like a pay-per-view event, and they make so much money.
I agree.
Nothing else to do.
Yeah, they really could. Like, I mean, I got excited today because Rory posted a few swing videos. I'm not sure if you guys saw those.
Not today, no.
Yeah, well, he posted. I mean, he posted his swing looks. I mean, sexy as usual. And then like every single golf page that I follow just reposted it because it just looks beautiful.
That's all we got.
That's what I got today. Yeah, so I got a little bit of golf, and then I saw that, and then I picked up a club and started swinging in a mirror. Just, I mean, anything. I started putting in my bedroom.
That's all you got.
That's
well, I think that's all we got. Anything else?
But we got to do our trivia.
Oh, I completely forgot.
The trivia. All right, boys. Here we go. It's going to be golf related.
Okay,
so there have been a lot of Jack has famously finished second in majors, I think, 19 times.
A lot. That's all I know.
Yeah, a lot. Ridiculous. It was crazy, dude, because when I was looking at it, I was looking for Tiger's name, and I don't even think he's finished second twice. It's either he's won or top 10 or something like that. But, all right. So Colin Montgomery has finished second the most times in majors without winning. How many times did he finish second? I'm going to make it easy for you. It's going to be odd numbers. It's either 1, A1, B3, C5, or D7.
Who goes first?
Let's have the boss, Zach Pencer.
All right, I'm going D7.
D7, okay. Moshe?
I will go with C5.
And that's it.
Oh no, I was confident in 7. Wait, Lee Westwood hasn't won, right? I'm not going crazy.
No. And he came second, although I think technically his second in 2008 doesn't count.
Dude, he was so close at the Open last year.
Yeah. I thought he had so many seconds.
I picked him to win too.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
I thought he had so many seconds because that's why I'm like, wait, if Westwood isn't first, I feel like they have more than 5, but I guess not.
Yeah, five without winning majors. That's to be that close 5 times. and not win.
Yeah.
Well, hasn't Phil finished second at the U.S. Open like 3 times alone?
Oh, but it's without winning.
Oh.
So Colin Montgomery's never won a major.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the only guys who haven't won a major.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That was a good trivia question.
Hey, second place still gets a big paycheck.
So
Yeah,
I'm
I mean, he's not hurting. I mean, he's still won plenty on the PGA Tour, made millions of dollars, and got to play golf for a living. That's just the craziest part. Like, of all these guys who put aside like the millions of dollars and the fame, like they get to play golf for a living.
Yeah.
That's just dumb.
So a great life.
Exactly. So jealous.
All right. Well, now I'm over in trivia after I started this trivia thing.
You know what it's like now, Zach.
It's horrible. I see what you guys have to deal with. But thanks, you guys, for watching. Hopefully, you guys subscribe and like the video because it really helps us out a lot. And if you're listening, just keep listening. So we'll see you guys next week.
Later.
Take care, boys.